President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi gave his directives to implement several projects aimed at protecting the beaches of the northern coast cities, especially Alexandria, in accordance with the engineering and the environmental standards. During his meeting with a number of concerned officials, President al-Sisi also instructed to follow up the special studies to face the beaches' erosion and preserve the safety and the investments of the coastal urban communities. The head of state was briefed on the developments of the projects in Alexandria and the northern coast. The meeting also tackled the private sector's future projects and investments within the framework of upgrading and protecting the beaches, ranging from Abu Qir till the west of the north coast. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli presided over the 8th session of the Higher Committee concerned with the preparations of Egypt hosting the United Nations COP27 conference in the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh next November. Media Center of the Cabinet denied what was circulated on some websites and social media pages about the spread of the edible oil containers unfit for the human consumption due to the lack of the control over the markets. The Media Center confirmed that all the food products traded in the markets, including oil, are safe, sound and fit for consumption. Moreover, it affirmed that all the products abide by all the standards and are being subject to periodic inspection and control during the various stages of production, distribution and display. The Commandos Forces Command received the delegation from the second and the third generations of the Egyptian youth living abroad. The visit ceremony began with a minute of silence for the souls of the nation's martyrs. A documentary film was displayed tackling the beginning and the development of the Commandos Forces. Meanwhile, the delegation inspected an exhibition of the upgraded arms and tools used by the Commandos. Meanwhile, the delegation inspected the exhibition as the visit comes within the framework of the Armed Forces' keenness on informing the Egyptian youth living abroad about fighting abilities of the armed forces and enhancing the loyalty. The Decent Life Institution issued a report on the achievements in the medical sector in cooperation with the Ministry of Health through launching 77 medical convoys in 14 governorates. The convoys included all the medical, treatment and the awareness services for the citizens in coordination with the medical officers and the universities. The institution's medical sector has transferred 1,072 cases to be treated in the university's hospitals during the period from February till May. Under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, the Interior Ministry continues the activities of Stage 22 of We Are All One initiative, aiming at supplying food and other commodities with up to 60% of a discount. The mentioned commodities will be offered in 1,002 branches and outlets of 33 markets nationwide until the start of Eid al-Adha. The commodities will also be available in 1,026 fixed and mobile outlets of the Interior Ministry's Aman system until the end of the year. On the occasion of the 30th of June revolution, the Interior Ministry announced special discounts on Thursday, June 30th, on all the commodities. Egypt's stock market indices retreated, being affected by the selling operations by the Arab and foreign investors. The main EGX 30 index lost 1.8%. The small and medium EGX 70 index lost 1.21%. The more expanded EGX 100 lost 2,629.46 points. The overall transactions and dealings within the session reached £2.6 billion.